Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm here for ShakeTube 2018. This week, the play I'm talking about is Shakespeare's As You Like It. And the reason I am in this strange spot with my phone in my hand is just because I am sick and did not feel like setting up my good camera and everything, even for the sake of ShakeTube. And I don't have too much to say about As You Like It, so I don't think this should be that painful. But yeah, so As You Like It uh, seems to be widely regarded as Shakespeare's greatest comedy, maybe rivaling Midsummer Night's Dream. It's about Rosalind, who is the daughter of Duke Senior of an unidentified region of possibly France, but also possibly England, but also possibly not really anywhere. um, but what's happened in this unidentified province is her father, Senior, has been banished by his brother, Frederick. And Frederick has taken over the dukedom and banished Senior to the Forest of Arden, and which is just, a sort of fantasyland forest outside of the castle where the Duke lives, sort of. But Duke Frederick has allowed Rosalind to stay on in the kingdom because Rosalind is very close with Celia, Frederick's daughter. And so Frederick has let Rosalind stay for Celia's sake. But somewhat out of the blue at the beginning of the play, Duke Frederick just decides that the people of the dukedom love Rosalind too much, and so she's dangerous, so he banishes her to Arden, and Celia goes with her. And they decide that for their own safety, Rosalind will disguise herself as a man, and Celia will be his sister. And Celia, they take fake names too. Rosalind goes by Ganymede, who incidentally is a cupbearer for Zeus in Greek mythology, and Celia takes the name of Aliena, which is kind of like alien or foreigner. And they take Touchstone, the sort of court jester, with them. And at the same time, Orlando, who is the younger brother of one of the nobles who is sort of subservient to Duke Frederick, it also flees to the forest with Adam, his servant, because his older brother, who is the actual holder of the title, wants to have him killed. And it just so happens that Rosalind is in love with Orlando, and Orlando is also in love with Rosalind, though Rosalind doesn't quite know that at the beginning of the play. And Orlando doesn't know that Rosalind is in love with him. And so the whole play is just kind of these people's antics in the Forest of Arden. So Duke Senior is out in the forest with his sort of gang of people who stuck by his side. There's this great character named Jakes, who is this sort of melancholically humorous character, although his melancholy is kind of fake in a way. He's kind of just doing it sort of for humor. Marjorie Garber kind of points out that that was a thing back in Elizabethan England. To seem sad or melancholic was actually a sign of being sort of cultured. But anyway, he's kind of a fun character. He has some good lines, and he has the two most famous speeches from this play. He has the all the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their entrances and exits, etc., etc. He has that speech, which is just generally a very famous Shakespeare play. And so this play is a lot of fun. Rosalind and Orlando, of course, start to they run into each other, and he thinks that she's Ganymede, and she, as Ganymede, starts to train him how to be a lover, sort of. So she is pretending to be a man, pretending to be a woman, for Orlando, to train him how to be a lover and to sort of seduce Rosalind when he meets her. Anyway, this play is just... The comedies... Shakespeare's comedies are always a bit harder for me to talk about, because I guess I see them almost as just, like, really well written romantic comedies, and romantic comedies don't lend themselves very much to much in-depth analysis, although you certainly can do that because Marjorie Garber devotes almost 30 pages to that, and Harold Bloom devotes 20 or so to analyzing this play. But for me, I just like to enjoy plays like this as just a very, very well-written, funny version of, an Elizabethan romantic comedy. And as that, this is a great play. I had a lot of fun going back to this play. The first time I read it, I liked it, but didn't love it, I guess. But this time I really loved it. I watched the BBC film adaptation with Helen Mirren, and Helen Mirren was very good, which I of course expected because Helen Mirren is just generally amazing. But she was awesome, yeah, this play is just great fun. And if anyone has anything more substantive to say about it, then please do so in the comments or in the videos you make, if you do make a video. And yeah, anyway, so yeah, next week I will be doing Troilus and Cressida, and hopefully I will not be sick for that. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.